Hello my lovely students. I once again welcome you to my English class. Today in this video we will be doing a detailed reading and explanation of lesson 3, the silver arrow. But before that, a small recapitulation of the summary. I have already uploaded it, but still just for you all, a small recap. Now this story, the silver arrow, has been taken from a book known as The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood. It is a folk tale. It is a story about a man whose name was Robin Hood. He was a very skilled archer. He used to rob from the rich people and gave to the poor. So he was a robber for the rich people. The rich people hated him, but he was hero for the poor people. And here, today in this lesson, a small incident, that is a small planning which was done by the Sheriff of Nottingham. This story and how he planned, that is how the Sheriff planned for an archery contest to imprison Robin Hood and how Robin Hood escaped is explained in this lesson. So Robin Hood was at the beginning a nobleman. He was very loyal and faithful to the king. But when the king went to faraway land, and his brother, the prince, became the ruler, he mistreated with Robin Hood. He took all the lands of Robin Hood. And Robin Hood went to forest. He did not have any option, so he had to go to the forest. In the forest, he found some more people who were mistreated by the prince. So they all formed an army known as the Merry Men. Robin Hood trained them. And then the day came when the sheriff organized a contest, an archery contest, and his hidden plan was to capture Robin Hood. So on that particular day, there were many bowmen, but the sheriff, he was looking for Robin Hood. And how was he looking for Robin Hood? He was looking for anyone who was wearing a green outfit, because Robin Hood and his merry men, they always wore green outfit. But Robin Hood did not come, neither is Merryman. So the contest started, and at the end only 2 of them were left. But do you know who were those 2 people? One was Robin Hood and the other was his Merryman. And Robin Hood then did a trick. He shot the arrow, that is the silver arrow, and told the greedy guards that whoever can collect it will be the owner of that arrow. So all the greedy guards, they ran to get the arrow. And meanwhile, Robin Hood and his merry men, they took Sheriff and captured him and went to the Sherwood forest. So students, this is the small summary of the lesson. Now, let us do the detailed reading of this lesson.
Dear students, let us do lesson 3, the silver arrow. Come to the warm-up exercise. So have a look at the warm-up exercise. We have to circle the adjectives which is related to a person who is helpful in nature, who always likes to help the persons who are in need. So here the first word is mean. Now what does mean means? It means a person who does not want to give his thing. Kind, that means very generous. Helpful, a person who always wants to help others. Cruel, a very bad-natured person. Generous, a person who does charity. And caring means a person who cares for other. So among these words, the word which refers to the person who is helpful in nature are kind, helpful, generous, and caring. So from this only, students, we get an idea what we are going to read in the lesson. We are going to read about a person who is helpful, kind, generous, and caring, who always likes to help the people who are in need. So let's do the reading now. See the first paragraph. It was a sunny Wednesday in Nottingham. One of the sheriff's men came riding through the town. He took out a poster from his bag and hung it on a lamppost. A little boy was watching him. As soon as he left, the boy took the poster and ran off into the woods. So here students, the word sunny, it is an adjective. Wednesday, proper noun, name of a particular day. Nottingham, it's a name of a place. So it's a proper noun. And see students, these are written in capital letters. And what is the meaning of this word Sharaf? Here, this word means a person who maintains the law and order of a town. And what does poster means? It means a piece of paper which has some drawing, picture or words written on it. And hung, this is the past tense of hang. And so, what I read here is that one of the men came with a poster and he wanted to give an announcement, or he wanted to do an announcement. So that announcement was written on the poster. So the man took the poster and he hung it on a lamppost. You know what is a lamppost? We find it at the corner of the road. And then he left. A small boy who was standing and watching everything. He was waiting and waiting, and as soon as that man left, the boy quickly ran. He took the poster and then he turned and ran towards the woods. What does this word woods means? It means towards the forest. And why did he go towards the forest? Just see now. It's there in this paragraph. "Where's Robin?" he shouted as he ran through Sherwood Forest. Students, here Sherwood is the name of a particular forest, so it is proper noun. The boy was looking for Robin Hood, the best archer, a person who uses bow and arrow very nicely. The best archer in all of England. Robin Hood was the leader of a group of outlaws. Outlaws means people who are hiding from the law. So, leader of a group of outlaws called the Merry Men. They all lived in the forest and wore green jackets. What did the boy do? The boy ran into the forest and he shouted for Robin. He shouted, "Where is Robin Hood? Where is Robin?" Because he wanted to hand over that poster to Robin Hood. And who was Robin Hood? Robin Hood was the best archer in all over the place, that is all over England. Archer means, I told you, the person who uses bow and arrow very nicely. And can you tell me students, why did they wear green jackets? They wore green jackets because they lived in forest and they wanted to hide themselves between the green leaves. So, these people, that is the group of outlaws, that is known as Merry Men, they always wore green jackets. Now see what was written in the poster. Robin Hood took the poster from the boy and read it. Lads, what does this word lad means? It means boys. Lads, we are going to Nottingham. He called out to his bands of outlaw. Bands means group. It's a collective noun. The sheriff is holding an archery contest. Archery means a contest where the people have to use bow and arrow. And contest, what does this word means? It means competition. In 3 days, and the prize is a silver arrow. So actually it was a new plan which the sheriff made to capture, or we can say imprison, Robin Hood, because he knew that Robin Hood was a good archer and he would not miss any contest. So he made this new plan to imprison Robin Hood. "Don't go, it's a trap. He is trying to capture you," said one of his men. So all the people who were there, that is, the merry men, they warned Robin Hood. They warned him that no, he should not go because it's a trap. So everyone was knowing that this contest was actually a trap to capture Robin Hood. "Nonsense, he will never catch me," Robin Hood answered confidently. So Robin Hood was very clear, he was very sure. Confidently means he was very sure that no one can catch him. Now, Robin Hood was a noble man at one time, faithful to the king. When the king was fighting wars in far off lands, he left his brother, the prince, to rule in his absence. So what happened, students? Robin Hood was not like this. In the beginning, he was a nobleman. He was very loyal and faithful to the king. But the king had to go for a long time to far off lands. And that time, the king had no option, but he made his brother, the prince, to rule the area. And in his absence means when the king was not present. In his absence, he gave the power to his brother. And the brother was, that is the prince, the brother was a very cunning man. He first of all mistreated all the people who were close to the king.
As I read, students, that it was a sunny day in Nottingham. It was a marketplace. Everyone was busy with their work. During that time, a man, whose man? Sheriff's man. He came riding with a poster in his hand. He hung the poster on the lamppost. And at a distance, a small boy was standing and watching everything. As soon as the man went away, the boy ran towards the poster, took the poster, and then he turned back and ran towards the Sherwood forest. And he was shouting, "Where is Robin? Where is Robin?" He was looking for Robin Hood. And then he handed the poster to Robin Hood. When Robin Hood read the poster, he said to his merrymen that, "Get ready, we will be going to Nottingham." Now everyone asked, "Why?" Then Robin Hood said that there is an archery contest and we will go to take part. All his merrymen said that, "No, you should not go. You very well know that it is a trap. They are planning this contest to imprison you." But Robin Hood was well determined. He said that, "No, we will go to participate and no one can catch Robin Hood." So students, this was what I read. Now, while reading, there were some hard words. So let us see the meaning of those hard words. Have a look at the board. Lesson 3, the silver arrow. The first word, poster. It's a noun. It means a big piece of paper on a wall with words or pictures on it. So, it was a poster which had the information about the contest. Next, archery. It's a noun. The meaning, the sport of shooting arrows with a bow. So, it is a sports activity. Number 3, confidently. Adverb. Sure that you can do something well. Next, absence. It's a noun. A time when a person or a thing is not there.
So students, what is the meaning of nobleman? Nobleman means a person who is in a very high rank or position. So from this only we can understand that Robin Hood was very faithful. Faithful means very loyal. He was very loyal to the king. So the king gave him a very high post. He was a nobleman. But when in king's absence means when the king was not there, the brother, that is the prince, when he got the power, what he did? He was an evil man. So he threw away and mistreated all the people, all the noblemen who were close to the king. And he appointed and gave all the post to the people who were close to him. So let's see here. But the prince was an evil man. Here, evil, adjective. He took away the lands of all the noblemen who were loyal to the king. He treated his people badly, adverb, and they began to dislike him. So neither he was good, that is the prince, neither he was good to the noblemen, nor he was good to the other people, that is the subjects, that is the people who were living in that place. So everyone, whether it was the normal, that is the common people, or the noblemen, they all disliked the prince, because this man, that is the prince, he was very evil and selfish person. After Robin Hood's lands were taken away, he escaped. Escaped means to run away. He ran away. Okay, so he escaped into the forest. There he found other people whom the prince had mistreated. Mistreated means acted very badly with them, whom the prince had mistreated, and he taught them archery and fencing. So what did Robin Hood do? He made all the men in a group, and he called that group merry men. And then he started giving them training how to use bow and arrow and how to use sword. So here the word which is written here, fencing, it means to use sword. That means he started making a group and training those people to fight with bow and arrow and fight with sword. So now Robin Hood had a plan, but it was a hidden plan. So he was going step by step. So first of all, he started making groups. That means he made a group of all those people who were very badly treated by the prince. And then he started teaching them how to use bow and arrow and how to use sword. Here student, the word taught is there. It is the past tense of teach. So he started giving them training so that when time comes, they would stand and fight against the prince. Let's proceed, students. The sheriff of Nottingham was as mean as the prince. Do you remember, students? I told you that prince was an evil man. He mistreated with all the people who were loyal and faithful to the king, and he took away their post and gave all the important posts to his men. So, as prince, the sheriff of Nottingham was also very evil. He was always after Robin Hood. He kept on making plans how to imprison Robin Hood. And he hated Robin Hood like anything. Now, do you know why did he hate Robin Hood? Let's read. He hated Robin Hood and merrymen because they robbed. Now students, this word robbed, this is the past tense of the word rob, R-O-B, rob. So because they robbed from the rich and helped the poor. So here we get the reason why the sheriff was dead against Robin Hood, because Robin Hood robbed from the rich people and gave that money or distributed that money among the poor. So he was a robber for the rich and a helpful person for the poor. Next, he wanted to capture Robin Hood. Capture means to hold, that is to seize him, and imprison him forever. So this word imprison him means to put him in the prison. So always in the mind of sheriff, different plans used to come. He used to think of different plans how to catch and put Robin Hood in the prison. But Robin Hood always managed to escape. Now Robin Hood, as I told you, he was a very intelligent person. So every time he found out different ways to escape from the plans. So every time Robin Hood saved himself, and this made Sheriff more and more angry. He started growing angrier and angrier, and every time he kept on making plans of how to imprison Robin Hood. The archery contest. Contest means competition. The archery contest was the sheriff's latest plan to capture Robin Hood. So now the latest plan was the contest. He wanted to give temptation. He wanted to tempt Robin Hood to come and participate in the archery contest. Robin Hood will not be able to stop himself from participating in an archery tournament. So the sheriff very well knew that Robin Hood had a temptation and he would never stop himself if there was an archery competition. So knowing the weakness of Robin Hood, the sheriff made this plan, and this time he was very sure that his plan is foolproof and he will be able to capture Robin Hood. I will imprison him and his merry men when they come to compete. Compete means to come and participate in the competition. So what did he say? I will imprison him and his merry men when they come to compete, he said. So I told you that the man, that is the sheriff, he was this time very dead sure that he will be able to capture Robin Hood. Capture anyone who is wearing green, he told his men. Robin Hood cannot escape from me this time.
As I read at the beginning, Robin Hood was a noble man. He was very loyal and faithful to the king. But the king had to go to far off lands. So during that time, his brother Prince, he became the ruler. And he was such an evil man. What he did, he mistreated with all the people who were loyal to the king. He took away the lands. And he particularly took away all the lands of Robin Hood. So Robin Hood had to go to the forest. And which forest, students? Sherwood Forest. And there he found some more people who were mistreated by the prince. So they all made a group, and the group was known as Merrymen, the group of Merrymen. And Robin Hood started training them. Robin Hood started to teach them how to use bow and arrow, that is archery, and fencing. Fencing means how to use the sword. Because Robin Hood's hidden plan was to fight for justice. And then when one day he got the information that there was an archery contest, Robin Hood and his merry men, they were ready to go to Nottingham to participate in the contest. And at the other end, the sheriff's main plan was to capture and imprison Robin Hood. And he told all his guards that on the particular day, that is on the day of the contest, your main aim is to look for anyone wearing a green outfit. Now students, let us see some of the hard words which I just now read. Capture, it's a verb. It means to catch somebody and keep somewhere so that he can't escape. So, the sheriff's plan was to capture Robin Hood. Next, imprison. It is also a verb to put somebody in prison. So, the sheriff wanted to capture and imprison Robin Hood. Compete. It's a verb. Try to win a competition. So, here he wanted Robin Hood to come and compete. Next, escape. It's again a verb and it means to get free from somebody or something.
Students, this is the first part of explanation. Now, in this video, we have completed the first part of the explanation, that is reading and detailed explanation of the lesson. Now, the homework for today is you have to do page number 27. Match the people to the words that can be used to describe them. This exercise, that is understand and answer, match the people to the words that can be used to describe them. And you are going to do it in the book only. It will be number matching, students. And in the next video, I will be completing the remaining part of the chapter. That is the remaining part of the story. I will be again explaining the lesson. So, in this video, it's still here only. Do the homework positively and wait for the next video. Thank you, students.